KateMartin has officially been waived by the Golden State Valkyries.
KateMartin. KateMartin was the 18th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. She averaged 6 points per game.
Fake this way, that way, waiting for Caitlin to get open. Kate has set 2-3 picks on one possession to get Caitlin open.
KateMartin needs to be an Indiana Fever by tomorrow.
KateMartin's release from the Golden State Valkyries came as a shock to many WNBA fans. And now all eyes are turning toward the Indiana Fever.
KateMartin has officially been waived by the Golden State Valkyries. She is a free agent. She is available to all teams in the WNBA.
Fans quickly began linking KateMartin to the Indiana Fever because of her strong chemistry and long history with CaitlinClark during their time at University of Iowa.
And this woman has experience and connectivity with CaitlinClark at basketball floor, as we watched them take down South Carolina that had like 5 or 6 first-round picks.
Many Indiana Fever fans now believe the front office has the perfect opportunity to reunite CaitlinClark with her closest former teammate, KateMartin, once again.
Can the Indiana Fever front office make CaitlinClark happy and add her very good friend who is a pretty good player? This would be a perfect fit.
The biggest question on everyone's mind right now is whether the Indiana Fever will finally take the next step and sign KateMartin.
Tomorrow, she needs to be an Indiana Fever. She needs to be sitting on the bench Saturday for the game, not in uniform yet. But KateMartin needs to be an Indiana Fever by game 1.
KateMartin's release from the Golden State Valkyries came as a surprise to many around the WNBA, especially since she had already shown that she could be a dependable and valuable role player in the league.
KateMartin waived by the Golden State Valkyries. I don't think most people expected that to happen. Obviously, they picked her up in the expansion draft. She'd been a part of their inaugural season, branding in a sense, some star power, more so than a player at that level typically has, given her tenure at Iowa.
During her stint with the Valkyries, KateMartin played in 42 games and earned a reputation for consistently doing the small but important things that winning teams expect from role players.
The guard appeared in 42 games and averaged 6.2 points, 2.7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal per game, while shooting 32% from the field and 31% from three-point range.
Reports around the league describe her as a tough, versatile guard whose strong perimeter defense quickly made her an important part of the rotation.
The article goes on. Her toughness and perimeter defense quickly made her a fan favorite and a valuable rotational piece. She was expected to take an even bigger role in 2026 as the Valkyries entered their second season with higher expectations.
Even after she suffered a quad injury late in training camp, many people still expected Golden State to keep her on the roster due to the overall value and impact she brought to the team.
I got to the stage where it was like the Golden State Valkyries found it easier if they had an injury instead of bringing in, say, a bench player in a lot of situations.
That's why the decision to waive KateMartin surprised fans, particularly given how important she was during the Valkyries' playoff push last season.
A season feels like a mountain, and every day it's like you're fighting for something. It's physically and mentally exhausting, and so it really is like you're just trying to get to make it to the end of the season and get to.
A lot of Fever fans quickly turned their attention to Indiana, pointing out that KateMartin already shares strong chemistry with CaitlinClark from their time together at Iowa.
That's what Fever fans are finally starting to understand, that the ones that never really understood basketball, but were just fans of Caitlin because of her star power, they're starting to understand that, hey, wait a second, you don't just glance at Steph Curry.
At Iowa, KateMartin knew exactly how to complement CaitlinClark's game and consistently focus on creating space and opportunities for her to get open during matches.
If Caitlin wasn't open, Kate waited for Caitlin to get open. You know what I mean? Kate fake, pump fake, this way, that way, waiting for Caitlin to get open. Kate has set 2-3 picks on one possession to get Caitlin open.
Kate set 2 or even 3 screens in a single possession just to free Caitlin up for a shot. Those who closely follow the Iowa team remember how KateMartin consistently set smart screens and made the right plays to create offensive opportunities for CaitlinClark.
Perfect teammate for CaitlinClark. A lot of people don't realize Kate was a willing screener. Kate hunted Caitlin If Caitlin wasn't open, Kate waited for Caitlin to get open. You know what I mean? Kate fake, pump fake, this way, that way, waiting for Caitlin to get open. Kate has set 2 or 3 picks on one possession to get Caitlin open. She knew her role.
Fans also recall that KateMartin rose to the occasion in crucial moments, delivering strong performances in some of the biggest games in women's college basketball.
And then, if need be, she'd go off for 20. In a big game, too. We talking about in huge games. We talking about, like, the biggest games possible in women's college basketball. KateMartin.
Supporters believe that same basketball connection could still translate effectively to the WNBA if the Fever's front office decides to reunite the two players.
And this woman has experience and connectivity with CaitlinClark at basketball floor, as we watched them take down South Carolina that had like 5 or 6 first-round picks.
Another reason fans are pushing Indiana to make the move is that KateMartin offers versatility, as she can comfortably fill multiple roles on the court.
It is the fact that KateMartin is a versatile player. She can defend her ass off, okay? She plays defense. She's a good role player. She can handle the ball. She can play a little bit of point for you. She can play the 2, the 3. She can guard all 3 positions.
She can defend, rebound, move the ball, and play multiple positions when needed, making her a valuable asset off the bench. Some analysts have also noted that the Fever could benefit more from dependable role players rather than guards who focus solely on scoring.
And hit wide open jumpers. That's kind of what you need from KateMartin. She can hit wide open jumpers. And newsflash, she's a really, really good rebounding guard. She is, in her minutes, she is a very good rebounding guard. And that's something that the Fever really struggle with.
KateMartin has also proven she can adapt to different systems, having spent time with both Las Vegas and Golden State early in her career. She may not be viewed as a superstar, but many believe she knows how to play winning basketball and complement elite talent.
I mean, you can sub her in from a point guard at the 2, at the 3, and she will survive. She survived in Vegas. She survived in Golden State. She started a few games last year. Where, for example, like, it's a kind of tough one to integrate a player in the starting lineup who's been playing big benchman.
That's a key reason why Fever fans are still urging Indiana to seriously consider signing KateMartin before another team moves in and secures her first.
This is an opportunity for the Indiana Fever to pounce, okay? You guys keep, being on the fence back and forth. Kelsey Mitchell, CaitlinClark. Kelsey Mitchell, CaitlinClark. If it's CaitlinClark's team, show me, goddammit. Show me it's CaitlinClark's team by going and signing KateMartin for CaitlinClark. How about that? How about that?
How about that? Many fans believe the Indiana Fever should seriously consider making a move now, as KateMartin has become available at just the right time. Supporters also point out that the Fever still have room to strengthen their roster, particularly by adding dependable role players off the bench.
I think KateMartin is a very good role player in the WNBA. I think the Indiana Fever should jump all over this. I don't want to hear we got enough guard. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough can go.
Some fans are even suggesting that Indiana could open up a roster spot by moving an end-of-bench guard in order to make room for KateMartin. Their main argument is that she brings balance to a team rather than focusing only on scoring like some other guards.
She's pretty good in that role. Fever don't need a spark plug scorer. The Fever need a serviceable end-of-the-bench player. And by serviceable, I mean you can sub her in from a point guard at the 2, at the 3, and she will.
Fever fans also believe that bringing in a player like KateMartin could strengthen overall team chemistry alongside CaitlinClark. There's a strong sense that reuniting Martin with Clark would immediately make the offense more cohesive and comfortable.
So yeah, this is a shock. And I'll discuss whether or not KateMartin will be a good fit for the Fever. And to be completely real, I do think it can't really be summed up by saying that she's better than Walker Kimbrough, because she is better than Walker Kimbrough and she's friends with Caitlin Clark. Like I can't believe I'm saying this, where it's like I'm not going to suggest signing her because she's friends with Caitlin, but still better than Walker Kimbrough.
A lot of people remember how effectively the two players worked together in college and believe that connection could still be valuable at the professional level.
Can the Indiana Fever front office make CaitlinClark happy and add her very good friend who is a pretty good player? This would be a perfect fit.